podcast platforms, good evening to you. Welcome, welcome. For those of you on Facebook, welcome back. Okay, welcome back for those of you on Facebook. Now, I say welcome back because I just finished giving a presentation sharing about an amazing wealth building system that anybody can be plugged into, ages 18 years and older. And so, welcome to the Leadership TKO Live Night Show. I am your host, Lakeisha McKnight, your wealth mentor, your leadership specialist. And so, we do this show every single night. Of course, now we're realizing that somewhere between 7:15 and 7:30ish, okay? And so we realize and we understand the importance of growing your leadership ability because that's the purpose of the show. Because it's really intended to empower leaders like yourself with the ability to win from the inside out, growing your influence, your impact, and your income. So welcome aboard, guys. Excited to be here on this beautiful Thursday. It is Thursday, June the 4th of 2020. Many of you know I've actually embarked upon a series based upon my mentor's book, okay? They actually wrote this book a few years ago, 103 Ways to Fail in Network Marketing, a guide to your success. They wrote this book, and if you truly want to succeed in this field of network marketing, this model of business, I encourage you to plug into this particular show so you can grab a hold of it. I'm going to be going through each of these nuggets here. I'm going to read what they also include, but I'm also going to give my spin on it, my perspective based on experience, okay? And so before I do that, though, you all know that I like to add a little bit of education, entertainment to this show. So I'm going to share with you a quick little snippet video real quick. All right. Now, I normally share videos from movies, or I share clips from people that I admire and I really, 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 really look up to, like John Maxwell, Eric Thomas, and the like. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to choose someone who's down to earth, someone who can just give it to you straight. Okay, so we're going to talk and we're going to learn from a colleague in business. Her name is Stormy, Coach Stormy, okay? And so let's go ahead. I'm going to share this particular clip and then we're going to get back together. So let me go ahead. I'm going to make this bigger so you all will be able to see it very well. Here we go. And so let's go ahead and play it.
Don't make a person look at you and validate why they don't have to do something. So kind of like when I said what I said to Jessica. Be the example, not the excuse. Make them see, because a lot of times people don't see themselves. But you come around and then they can see themselves because you are the direct opposite of what they are. And now they're like, oh my God. But if you blending in with them, they like, oh, they don't think they're doing nothing wrong. That's why you become like the people you hang around and you attract what you are because you are that. And so if you're depressed, you're more than likely going to attract depressed people like I did. I was depressed and all my friends were depressed. And I went back and I would say, why nobody said nothing to me? Why nobody told me I was fat? Like, you ever look at yourself and be like, damn, I got that fat. Why nobody didn't tell me? Because they probably was fat too, and they gained weight too, or they was happy, right? So they can't give you what they don't have. So that's why we have to have ourselves daily checks. As an adult, there's not going to be people to come and tell us when we're on the wrong path, because they don't even know when they're on the wrong path. As I read in the book, they don't know. Just because you don't know don't mean you're not attracting. It doesn't matter that you don't know. I'm sorry. Universal laws is the laws. Whether you know it or not, it's happening. So that's why you can't be sad every day, because you're going to attract more reasons to be sad. You can't be mad every day because you will attract more reasons to be mad. What you focus on, you attract. I do a lot publicly to the point where sometimes people say, why you always on Instagram? Why you always? Because that's my contribution. In my mind, that's my accountability partner and my contribution. Literally to the point where people DM me and say, we waiting on you to go live. I'll go live if they be like, girl, I was just praying. I was waiting on you to see when you're going to go live. It's a part of my accountability too. I love it. And it's a part of my contribution.
All right, everybody. So that was a little clip that I just wanted to share with you guys. And so please understand, the importance. And I'm gonna bring it all home and help you to understand the relevance of why I showed that clip. Because understand that the 71st way, okay, the 71st way to fail in network marketing is this: refuse to lead your team by example. Run the race. So refusing to run the race. Here is what the best have to say about this nugget. He and she, they both said, your team is watching you. They're watching you. And they will run at your pace or slower. Okay, if you want them to build the business, you must actively build the business. If you want them to sell the product, you must sell the products. If you want them to attend training, you must attend training, which I'm about to go to right after this is over, okay? If you want them to read books, you must read. If you want them to listen to training and motivational tapes, you must listen to tapes. You set the example. And I like what they also say here. They said this. Here is the $1,000,000 question. If everyone on your team, do what I do, how big would my business be today? You need to ask yourself the question. If everyone on your organization, on a part of your downline, if they did exactly what you did or are doing, how big would your organization be? How successful will it be? So, whatever it is that you want your organization partners to do, you need to be doing that already and setting the tone, setting the pace. All right. So, for example, I'm about to get on this training because I'm hoping that majority of my team members are there. And if they're not right here, of course, watching this stream, I know they'll come back and catch the replay because they understand that training is important. And they also know that I try to be consistent with this show. So please understand it starts with you. And that's what that clip has a lot to focus on and what it communicates. You attract, of course, what's inside of you, right? And I notice that the people that I'm connecting with, they enjoy the fact, they'll come up to me and tell me, hey, Lakeisha, we enjoy the fact, first of all, that you acknowledge God, that you put God first in what you do. You acknowledge it in your business. You acknowledge God in everything, in every role, every aspect of your life. And they say, of course, they've been, watching some of the things that I do on Facebook, watching what I do on Instagram, and they're reaching out and they're wanting to plug in and learn more about this money system. And so they're only going to do what you do as well. They see me going hard, they're going to go hard. They see me rising up early, they're rising up early. Okay, we're holding each other accountable. Now, I might get to different levels, within the organization, but I'm going to keep doing the same thing. Why? Because again, it's important to be the example. So going back to the 71st way to fail in network marketing, refuse to lead your team by example. So if you want to succeed in this model called network marketing, be the example. Be the example, okay? So thank you so very much for watching the Leadership TKO Live Night Show. I'm your host, Lakeisha McKnight, your leadership specialist and wealth mentor. Remember, everyone, we do this live every single night, okay? Every single night, probably closer to 7:30, as you can see, because of the presentation. Now, let's go ahead. We're going to get on this training over at goldrocks.info. And so I'm looking forward to that as well. And so we'll be back tomorrow, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, for those of you listening in and you're like, what is she talking about this training and the money system? I encourage you to get back with the person that may have shared this with you. It could have been anyone on Facebook or the audio podcast platforms. Let them know that you want to learn how to make money on a weekly and monthly basis. You want to learn about what real money is because that's what the money system is all about. And so get the link from the person that shared this with you so you can learn more today. So until the next time that you and I come together again, I do encourage you to think, to speak, and to live leadership. Good night, God bless, and let's head on over there, goldrocks.info.